Okay, hello guys. Just bear with me for a second. I hope this is working. If you guys could let me know what the sound is like. Maybe my mic is way too loud. Let's try that. Okay, how is that? Everything looking okay? All right, let's just get myself sorted up. Okay, so I'm really looking forward to this stream. I hope the quality is good. Do let me know in the chat there. That would be great. I won't do anything until I know that the quality is good, and then we can get started. It's been so long since I streamed last, so I'm kind of excited to be doing this. If it goes well, if people like it and enjoy it, then I'll do maybe 2 a week, something like that. So how's the balance between my voice and the sim? Just gonna double check everything once again. So we've got signal there, audio. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna assume then no one's talking in the stream, in the chat, but I hope that this all sounds good. Just give me a thumbs up, guys, in the chat if it sounds decent. Otherwise, I'll take my headphones off and I'll check on my iPad. In fact, I'll do it now. Let me just double check here. Guys, in the chat if it sounds decent. Okay, otherwise I'm happy with that. That sounds pretty good to me. So, okay, so welcome to the stream. This is Luna's World here, Wayne here. Really looking forward to getting the show on the road. So I've just set everything up. I've got my SciTech panels now working. The only thing I didn't manage to do was to reinstall XP Realistic. For some reason, the servers are really slow, and yeah, it hasn't finished downloading. All right, let's get the Tomahawk up in the air. We're in the Seychelles. We're on a tiny island in the middle of nowhere, so I want to do some circuits just to warm up here. Here we go, full power. Alright, trying to hold the center line, everything looking good. There's 50 knots, 60 knots, and away we go. Okay. Climbing up above the trees. Retrim. Okay, all looking good. We go flaps up. Okay, start a right hand turn. We'll climb up to about 1,000 feet. Okay. I'll level out here a little bit further, a little bit higher, I should say. A little bit more power. Okay. It's looking pretty good. Beautiful. Alright, there's 1,000 feet, throttle back. And nicely trimming out here. Excellent. A little bit more. Okay, cool. Look, no hands. Alright, so where is everyone from? I have 3 people in the stream right now. Welcome, each and every one of you. Where are you guys in the world at the moment? Alright, let's reduce power. And my hat switch is very temperamental for some reason. Okay, there's 1,000 feet again. Everything looking good. All right, let's start our left hand turn then onto base, and we'll reduce throttle even more, and we'll come down to 600 feet as we make that turn. Just need to come forward a little bit. Ooh. Way off course here. Let's try and correct that. Alright, 500 feet. Let's stay there. Bit of power. I'll go one stage of flap. A little bit more power. A little bit more. Okay, start our right hand turn then. Line up with the runway. All good. Don't know about you. I'm just gonna. Sorry guys. Let me just. Getting jagged lines, which is kind of annoying. Let me go up a notch on the anti-aliasing. See what that does to frames. We should still be okay. That's looking better. All right. Provided we get no stutters, we'll keep it like that. That's nice and smooth. Okay. Second stage of flap is in. A bit more power now. No wind at all today. Very limp looking windsock there. Okay, looking at the end of the runway, coming off the power. Holding the nose up. Holding her up, holding her up. Oh, and then we are down. Cool. Okay, success. Let's just have a look at the scenery here. I haven't really explored this little island. Kind of cool. I like the golf carts. We have like a little roundabout here. And there's the clubhouse. Yeah, very nice. Wonder how many visitors they get. Not many. Shouldn't think. All right. Cool, come to a stop here. All right, let's try something a little bit more challenging. Let's go into the, I kind of want to fly the Mooney. Haven't flown this for a while. Let's get a better livery than that. That's nice. Yeah, so let's go, hang on. I just want to make sure we're on custom weather. We're not. Okay, match real world. This will change things. Right, let's come back to the Tomahawk. Let me, there we are. Okay, and actually I want to start where we are now, which is kind of here. All right, let's give this a go. Yeah, I like the Mooney. It's got great sounds. Why is it loaded this? I didn't ask for this. I asked for this. Bizarre. Let's see. How's the level, guys? Do you need me to turn up the game volume, or is that okay? All right, here we are in the Mooney. Cool plane this is. All right, let's release the brake. Let's do a circuit from the other end now, because the wind is well, there is no wind. Just make sure my lights are on. Oh, they are now. Oh! That's all right. Ooh. Perfectly fine, perfectly normal. Nothing to worry about. Just a bit of grass. Okay. Oh, I love the sound of this airplane. It's a beautiful, beautiful sound. Beautiful cockpit as well. Look at it. What a great aircraft. Okay. So where are you guys from? Anyone there? It says 4 people are watching. No one talking tonight. Don't be shy. This is going to be a very, very chill live stream for this evening. Just really relaxing, you know, taking our mind off things that are happening in the world. Flaps. All right, let's get this thing turned around. Strobes are on. Landing lights are on. We're all good to go. Mixture is full rich. Okay, let's line up. All right, are you ready? I'm ready. Let's set full power. Woo! Damn, those engine sounds very good. Loving it. All right, a little bit of forward stick. And a 60. Up we go. Positive rate. Okay. For some reason my gear up lever on my SciTech panel doesn't want to work. I'm just going to turn this down on the headphones. It's pretty loud. I don't know whether that's with this aircraft, and it looks like my joystick might need calibrating with the yoke flapping around there. Right, let's go. Speaking of flaps, let's put flaps up. Okay, nose down is 1,000 feet. Trim, throttle back. Just going to do a right-hand circuit this time. Okay, trying to coordinate that turn. All looking good. 6 people. Hello, 6 people. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are doing well. I'll say it again. Let me know where you are in the world. Master Joe, hello. This is the Mooney Overton. Is that right? Let me just check. Oh, not that one. Ovation, the M20R. So yeah, that's what we're flying right now. And at the moment we're just doing some circuits around this tiny little strip in the Seychelles. And I have the Seychelles scenery here, so it's pretty nice. It's a cool little strip. A lot of fun. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. Alright, we should be running parallel just about. This is our downwind. Trying to maintain 1,000. Let's come down a bit. I'm aiming for accuracy here. That's the plan. So I can live with 150, 200 feet either way, but you don't want to. It's a bit more than I want actually. All right, trimming out. Okay, that's looking good. Position wise, I'm back off the throttle a little bit. That should pretty much give us a good trim setting there. Alright, we'll probably change scenery and go somewhere a little bit built up in a second after this. Watching my altitude. There we go. Some cool little islands over there, but we definitely wouldn't be able to land on them. Alrighty, start our right hand turn now, and I'm gonna throttle back a little bit, not that far. And let's go gear down. Since we're below 130 knots. Seems to take ages for the gear on the Mooney to come down. It's hilarious. I like it. Alright, one stage of flap. It's going to drop the nose. Let's add some power in, bring the nose back up, and then we'll turn on to final. A little bit low actually. Just increase the power a little bit more. Okay. It's looking good. So guys, any requests, anything you want to see me fly, any part of the world? This stream can be completely led by you guys. Let's go full flap now. Alright, watch that speed. It's coming down nicely. It's looking good. Right, let's line up. Okay, throttle back. We need to drop the nose. It's a little bit drastic, maybe. Maybe we're a little bit high, but I think we're going to be okay. We've got a long runway here. Come back off the throttle. This thing drops like a stone once you bring that throttle back. Speed a little bit in to counter that effect. Alright, nicely trimmed here. And alright, on the center line. Oh, damn it. Clunk. Oh dear, that was poor as hell. I can't do that. I have to, we're going up again. I'm doing that again. That was terrible. Oh, it was all going so well. I don't know what happened then. Awful, awful, awful. Right, gear up. We'll do a shorter circuit this time. Like a really short one. Oops, flaps up. Yeah, that was awful, awful landing. Never mind. Let's try again. Let's come back off the throttle. Thomas, yeah, that was not pretty. You might want to see a chiropractor after that. I don't think we were too fast. I'm not quite sure what the issue was. Maybe I just misjudged the descent rate. Alright, so we're much tighter in now, so let's go gear down now. Sounds like a lightsaber or something, or a spaceship from Star Wars. Alright, one stage of flap in. There we go. Okay, and yeah, so we're gonna not have much time to get set up for this landing, but I just want another go at that, because that was terrible. Alright, let's go for it. Don't want to lose any more altitude. Let's keep the nose up. Let's go full flap now. Feed a bit of power in. Okay. A little bit more power. Let's try not to overturn here. Yeah, so I think we were too high. Alright, gear down, flaps are full, mixture is rich, harnesses are on, got your back brace. Alright, we are way too fast. Let's keep that nose up. Ooh, Let's kill the throttle now. Ah, much better. Okay, good. Sorry, I had to redeem myself. There we go. We are down and safe that time. Without a drink spilt. Alright. Oops, sorry about the braking there. Yeah, this is a nice little strip to practice circuits on. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Like it a lot. The Twin Otter would be good here, especially with the amphibian floats on. That would be a lot of fun. Alright, well let's maybe let's go somewhere a little bit more densely populated. Any ideas, guys? Where do you want me to go? The first one to type anything in the chat is where we'll go. So go for it. I'm going to have a drink of water here. Lovely jubbly. What takes your fancy? Mountains, cities, beautiful scenery, built up metropolises, entirely up to you. I'm going to think about what I want to fly. I might doing some gliding a bit later on. Maybe we'll fly. Oh, I know what we can fly. We can fly the new Cirrus SR-22. This is the Coronado. Oh, lovely looking plane, isn't it? Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, Stuart has requested Connington. Lovely. I've flown in and out of Connington many times. I've done most of my real world training there. Okay, Connington it is. Let's go. How bizarre that you chose that. Did you know that I'd done most of my training there? Can't be a coincidence. Maybe it is. Someone made some Connington scenery. I can't remember who it was. I think it was an independent scenery, you know, in the gateway, not a payware thing. And it was pretty good. So it'd be interesting to see how it's rendered in Orbex. It will take a bit of time to load, guys, so you can talk among yourselves, purely because of Orbex. Everything is running off of an SSD, a new one as well, ultra quick. But yeah, it's still pretty slow with Orbex because it's such a huge amount of data. Right, looks like it's almost done. What's the weather like in the UK now? Is it pretty nice? Okay, here we are. Right, let's sort my view out a little bit. Get my bearings. I don't like that flashing. I know it's the prop, but that's better. Okay, this is quite detailed. What's the windsock doing? Okay. I mean, it's not quite right, but it's not far off. This building isn't here. Spent a lot of time in that hangar, and the fuel is actually in this area here. Anyway, it's pretty good. All right, let's turn some. Better put Pitot on, landing lights on, ice protect, let's go. Alright. Now this is brand new, I haven't actually flown this at all yet, so this is its first outing. I have the V-Fly Air version, so it'll be interesting to see how the two compare. Let's see if they've modelled the clubhouse. Oh, they have actually. Yeah, this is actually pretty accurate. They serve really good baked potatoes in there, and yeah, this isn't here though. The control tower there, yeah, that's pretty good. Impressed. It's a bit chilly in here though. Let me turn on the heater a little bit. All right, let's head on out. Let's put some flaps down. Ah, this is really nostalgic. All right. Okay. Alrighty, here we go. Full power. Set. Airspeed is alive. 60 knots. 70 knots. And rotate. Oh dear. She's really pulling off to the left here. Why is that? It's not that windy. Okay. That's weird. Okay, anyway, we're up. This is the beautiful Northampton countryside. Yeah, I don't know why this aircraft is really pulling over to the left. Let me just have a quick nose around. Oh, I don't know. I noticed there was an update, and I think this might be the old version, so maybe they've fixed, maybe there's something not quite right with it. I'm having to keep my stick over to the right just to fly straight here. Alright, let's go flap up. So I'm not sure about that. Anyway. It's pretty murky, isn't it? Pretty misty and quite low cloud, but we'll climb up a little bit more. At least try and get to 1,000 feet. Alright, a little bit more power. Let's fly over or past Connington. Have a good look. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's pretty accurate. Awesome. I flew from, the last flight I did was from Connington to Duxford. And of course you get free entry at Duxford if you land, when you pay your landing fees. Really nice day out. Yeah, this is nice. I'm just going to get arm ache though, so I'm not quite sure. Unless there's anything, do I have to, is this a, no, not entirely sure why. The fuel is equal, so yeah, don't really know what the issue is there. Anyone else flown this? and having the same issue? Or is it me? It's very nice inside, beautiful. Very nicely done. Yeah. Alright, let's climb up a little bit more, see where this cloud is. Get a little bit more power in. Okay, that'll do. That's looking good. -6 degrees. Oh, it's cold in the UK then. Oh, that's right. I did see some parts down in the south had some snow today. How much is the landing fee? Oh, I can't remember. I think it's about, it's either £8 or, is it £8? Or no, maybe a little bit more, maybe 15, something like that. But the tickets to actually get into Duxford are quite expensive. I mean, it's still worth it. It's definitely still worth it. It's a great place. But yeah, I remember thinking we saved a ton of money, and we got to fly in to Duxford, which is pretty cool. Huge runway. All right, well, let's head over. This is us here. So let's go over to Whiten. Just for a bit of a laugh. We're managing 2,000 feet here, so that's good. It's just, maybe it's just kind of murky. Visibility is not, it's not too bad, but it could be better. Yeah, the only thing with Orbex is the they have the rapeseed fields all year round, which isn't accurate, but you know, nitpicking. Look at it, it does look amazing. A little bit of turbulence here. Actually, I could let me just enable that. Give us a little bit more realism for the turbulence. I'm not sure if XP Realistic has finished downloading yet. Probably has. For some reason the server is really slow. It's a relatively small file. It's about, I think, 500 meg. Let's slow us down a bit. It's getting a bit choppy. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. I love that program. It's a really, really superb program. It feels weird flying without it, to be honest. But at least now we've got some head movement, which is always good. So guys, where are you guys from? I'm guessing that Stuart is from the UK. Thomas maybe as well. Let me know where you are, and how is it going with the dreaded beer virus? Hope everyone's doing okay. I know the UK is in pretty much complete lockdown, more or less. Here in Thailand, it's well, we're almost in full lockdown. Yeah, so very strange times. Anyway, I don't want to kind of dwell too much on that topic. I kind of want to take our minds off it and just enjoy the bumpy ride that we've got going on here. Nothing to worry about. Perfectly normal. All right. A little bit of power in. And go one stage of flap. Get us prepared for Whiten. Oh, we're way too... Okay. Whiten is a nice long airfield, so maybe we'll fly over it and we'll land the other way. Oh, Peterborough! Wow, my parents live in Oundle, so very close. Small world. Whoa! Getting him really bumpy now. Okay, I thought the lower altitude might help because didn't seem that bad when we left Connington. Let's try and maintain 1,000 feet if we can. Surely that's not too much to ask. I used to live near Duxford. Oh, Huntingdon. Oh, okay. I used to live in a tiny, tiny hamlet called Yelling. I don't know if you've ever heard of it or driven through it. Beautiful little place. When I graduated from university, that was my first rented house in Yelling, of all places. Great location because it was close to Cambridge and then not far from just quite a central location. Had a lot of friends and family in Bedfordshire as well, so yeah. We got flooded in the end. We had to move out. It was pretty horrendous. Not very nice. I'm glad to hear that, yeah, the virus is, oh, that's better, nice and smooth now. Is not too bad there, I'm glad. It's just coming into the summertime here in Thailand, so the weather tomorrow is going to be 41 degrees. So yeah, the virus does not like hot weather. So I'm hoping that things don't progress here. It's pretty bad in Bangkok, but luckily we're far enough away from there. All right. Yeah, I'm kind of getting used to the off-balanced, weird sensation of flying with right aileron, but Okay, let's reduce the throttle a bit, 20%, thereabouts. Put some flap in. Still too high. I'm using the map, I shouldn't be, because it's way... Alright, we're going to have to do a pretty serious descent here. Alright. The wind has picked up a bit. Okay, we're all good. Get your thinking caps on, guys, for another location. Is there a grass strip off to the right? I've never landed at Whiten, which is weird because it's very close. I think the landing fee is quite quite expensive here. I think that's why we've always avoided it. All right, whoa. This is classic English flying, really is. Very accurate. All right, 45%, that's all looking good. Yeah, we've got a bit of a wind going on here. Getting blown about. Speed is looking good. Descent rate is looking good. We could probably bring that up a little bit now. And we're lined up pretty much. A little bit back on the throttle. Go to 28%-ish. A little bit more. Oh, it's maybe a little bit too less. Oh, that's all right. We'll go with it. All right, and whoa! Oh, we were right on the cusp there of stalling. That was not good. Okay, I should have. I don't know the numbers on this. That's my excuse. Ooh. Shall we have a look at the replay? It's a bit embarrassing, really. I don't mind. Where is it? Replay mode. Let's have a look outside. Oh. Yeah, that was not pretty. But that is pretty. Look at that. Beautiful. Everything was going pretty well. Until we dropped out of the sky. Clunk. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, that would have damaged the gear. Not good. Not good. Anyhow. Oh, we're still going. Yeah, we are. Okay, guys, so where would you like to go to now? Let's have a look. You guys decide where. I'll decide what. And then maybe we'll swap around. I'm not doing helicopters yet. I'm not going to embarrass myself yet. I really like the flight design CT LS or maybe Icarus. I did my training in these two aircrafts. So, I don't know. Let's take the Icarus out. And where do you fancy? You just have a look at the custom scenery. Can't remember what I've got installed. Base Camp Everest. I don't think so. Not in the Icarus. This is all Heraklion is nice, but I was there just recently. Not in real life, I mean in the sim. I've got other scenery. I don't know why it's not all showing up here. Anyway, how about well, what about Innsbruck? Classic. I haven't flown around Innsbruck for a long time. Let's go to this ramp, GA South. And it's nice scenery there. Maybe it's snowing, although I haven't got I don't have Xenviro installed right now because yeah, the frame rate issue is too much really. It's a shame. It looks great. So guys, are you enjoying this stream? Is this something you want to see regularly or semi-regularly? I could probably do it maybe once or twice a week if anyone's interested. I don't know how the time difference is. It's 9:30 now, isn't it? Coming up to. So that's like 3:30 in the afternoon. So that's probably not going to work out on weekdays, although everyone's at home, I guess. Well, most people are. But certainly a Sunday. Sunday could be a stream day around this time. And maybe I could do a morning stream, a morning here, which would be, depending on how early here, I could probably, 7, yeah, maybe. Anyway, let's not worry about that too much right now. Right, using my it never turned this on for some reason. Don't know why. But anyway, here we are. Yeah, so the Icarus, lovely little light aircraft. A lot of fun to fly, very fast. And a beautiful scenery here, isn't it great? Wow. Okay, looking forward to this. Oops. So yeah, no plan really, just going to fly around a bit. I'm not doing anything by the book, by the way. Just enjoying the scenery and hanging out with you guys. Wow, look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? Beautiful. Stunning. Alright, we've got lights on, strobes are on, beacons on, yep, all good. Just some flap out. Okay, we've got anti-ice. No, we haven't got anti-ice. Put the fuel pump on for takeoff. Oh. It's crashed! Oh god. Why? Damn it. Okay. That's annoying. Explain. Where is it? Okay. Let's do this. Excuse my desktop. I don't know why it crashed. That's the first time in a long time that it's crashed. I wasn't doing anything particularly strenuous. Anyway, sorry about that. Technical issue. Should be back pretty quickly. Because it's preloaded, pre-cached the shaders and things, so it should load that scenery a lot faster this time. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I need to look into the landing gear switch on the Cytec panel. Maybe it's just with the Mooney, but I've noticed it on a few other aircraft as well. It's not. It doesn't seem to work. Might have to do some testing on that. Everything else works, I think. Need to test the autopilot. We'll do that after this flight around Innsbruck. Maybe we'll take out the Marchetti or the, let's see, maybe the TBM. Haven't flown that for ages though, and that's a pretty involved aircraft. Anyway, let's worry about that a bit later. All right, let's try that again, shall we? Okay, we'll speed up the taxi a little bit just because we should be in the air right now. Yeah, I was just going to turn to see if there's anything on final, because I do have global traffic enabled. Do I? Yeah, I do. So it is quite likely we'll run into some traffic. It looks like we're okay now. Just get back in the seat a bit, that's better. Alrighty. Right, flaps are set. Our landing light is on. Look at that, doesn't that look beautiful? Alright, here we go. Takeoff power set. Airspeed alive, 80 knots. And we're up. This thing is just crazy fast. Whoops, wrong way. Sorry, my bad. Flaps up. Thomas, do I... oh, sorry. Mr. Joe, do you have the Orbex scenery for Innsbruck? Yeah. Yeah, this is it. This is it right now. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, look at that nice swimming pool down there. VR, yeah, absolutely. I've got the Oculus Rift S and I love it. I just wish it was better for doing videos in, you know, because it's not much fun watching someone else play VR on a flat screen. But in terms of immersiveness and yeah, it's incredible. It really is. It makes flying like this seem really, really, well, just not as immersive. But yeah, absolutely love flying in VR. It's the future, man. Future is already here. Yeah, Orbex, they're superb, really good. The only downside is I wish they could implement some way of streaming the data into your, a bit like what Flight Sim, Microsoft Flight Sim will be doing. Just because the, you know, you have to buy so many hard drives to keep the data. I really want to buy Florida, but I just haven't got the disk space. Because I've got the whole of the UK, I've got everything in America apart from Florida. I really want to get it, but just can't. Can't keep buying more and more hard drives. I mean, I could, but I won't. But yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to Microsoft flight sim coming out, seeing what that has to offer. It looks amazing. I just hope it lives up to all the hype. But I won't be leaving X-Plane unless it is absolutely incredible. Which there's a lot of features on it that, you know, are really, really attractive, like the new multiplayer features, the live traffic. I mean, that stuff is amazing. That's so cool. You know, the scenery as well. I'm just worried about the dynamics, the flight dynamics and the flight modeling. I just want it to feel as good as it looks. And if it does, then you'll be seeing it a lot on the channel when it finally comes out. Can't wait. Does this look like Innsbruck? Yeah, it does. I mean, obviously it looks like Innsbruck. I mean, does it look like Innsbruck scenery? It looks a bit sparse down there in terms of autogen buildings. Or maybe they're just not loaded in. I'm not sure. Not sure. Got to keep my posture good here. Whoa. Okay, let's try some fun stuff. Let's do a power off stall. 100 knots, 80 knots, and there we go. Really uneventful, the stall in this aircraft. There's no wing tipping or anything because this is perfectly balanced, and it's so light as well. It's really hard to stall it. Got a separate SSDs, X-Plane. Yeah, absolutely. That's the way forward. Yeah, the autogen looks like it's loading in. Not sure. But yeah, look at it. It's just beautiful, isn't it? The scenery. Absolutely stunning. Don't see any traffic moving down there though. Nothing. Tell you what, I'm going to change the time of day a little bit. Let's go to dusk, sort of early evening. I want to see the lights. I want to see the pretty lights. There we go. See if there's any traffic around. Hopefully that's not too dark on your screen, guys. But yeah, beautiful view of Innsbruck city. Yeah, look at the autogen popping in there. Maybe I need more RAM. I do only have 16 gigs of RAM in here in this machine. That's the that's one of the downsides to this machine, this build. I just haven't got around to getting more RAM. What's your guess on the price of the new sim? How much would make you think twice, assuming it actually flies well? Well, I mean, I'm expecting it to be, if you think about Half-Life, you know, that's a AAA VR game that's just come out. That's around $50 or $60 actually. So I would say it's probably going to be around $60, $70. Something like that, and I think that's you know, X-Plane is around the same price. Prepared is the student version anyway, so I would guess around that sort of price. If they do an Xbox release as well, which I think they will, that might be cheaper. Maybe it won't have all of the features. I don't know. Maybe it will. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, if it, I mean, I'm gonna get it anyway because obviously I run a YouTube channel and I'm very interested in the new technology that it offers. So you'll see it on here, really whatever the price, you know, it's not going to be stupid money. I don't think it'll be over $100. I just don't think people would, not enough people would be able to buy it. I think the subscription thing, I think they knocked that on the head. I think they came clean and said, no, that's not what we're doing. I don't know. I don't think we have that information yet regarding how they're gonna, you know, control or monetize. But they're pairing up with third-party developers, so I'm guessing that I hope it won't be sold through the Xbox kind of store. I hope there's a standalone, like X-Plane, you know, and Steam. Hopefully there's a standalone version that you can download directly from Microsoft. I hope they do that. Let's see. I don't really know. Yeah, payable downloadable content generally, for some reason, doesn't work. I mean, in theory, it should, because, you know, whether you buy the scenery from a third party or within a store is, you know, neither here nor there, is it? I mean, I buy scenery for this. I buy planes. I don't know. I don't know how they're getting around the using all the data, because obviously they would probably have to pay a subscription fee to Google. I'm not quite sure. It's certainly a very interesting time for flight simulation. But I'm really liking the way X-Plane is running right now, and this is pre-Vulkan, obviously, so I'm looking forward to Vulkan coming out. I think Vulkan will be out pretty soon, because Michael Brown, X-Force PC, did a video quite recently explaining what to expect from Vulkan, what not to expect. And I've got a sneaky feeling, because he's close friends with Austin, I reckon Austin probably persuaded him to do that, you know, which might suggest that Vulkan is imminent. But oh, that's right, yeah, we use Bing, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, what a view, look at that, absolutely spectacular. Glorious. Beautiful. I hope the quality of the stream is coming across. Is it streaming in 1080? It should be. Any buffering or anything like that? Hopefully not. Got a pretty good connection here, 60 megabytes per second, so we should be fairly golden, as long as you've got a good connection. I don't know why I'm not seeing any traffic though. Surely we should be seeing some traffic in and out of Innsbruck. So I'm purposely going to fly kind of low and slow over the city here, just to give us some nice views. No buffering, 1080, good, excellent. That's what we like. Beautiful. I'm excited to see how the weather will be in the Microsoft Flight Simulator, because the clips that I've seen of the weather looks absolutely amazing with the rain shafts and the storms and everything. So that I'm looking forward to that immensely, and seeing how that affects the way the aircraft handles. For me, I mean, I've said this so many times before, the thing I care about the most, even at the expense of the beautiful visuals, is how the aircraft feels, how the, you know, how it feels to fly. That's kind of what I'm interested in the most. But having said that, if we've also got equally, you know, stunning views down below as well. And one of the things that when X-Plane first came out, the thing that really blew me away, coming from Prepared, was, or P3D, however you want to, whatever you want to call it, was the fact that the ground below, or the scenery below, felt alive. You know, they did such a good job of making the environment down below feel alive, and I think obviously Microsoft are going to take that to the next level, and I think that is important. You know, I don't want to feel like I'm flying over just a bunch of blocks, you know, like a kind of squares, and I want to feel like there's a living, breathing world down there, and X-Plane really did that compared to Prepared, you know, and the night lighting as well. Yeah, I don't know what that issue is with Lua. I probably need to I did actually reinstall it, but I didn't delete it completely, so I probably need to completely delete it and reinstall it. So I'll have that up and running for the next flight. Sorry, the next stream. Yeah. But we're holding a solid 60 FPS even in these built-up conditions, but there is no weather. So what we might do after this is go somewhere else, and I'll put a bit of weather in, put a bit of rain in, maybe some crosswinds. Maybe we'll go to Shoreham and do some crosswind practice. How does that sound? All right, let's go full flap. We purposely going high because this is an international airport, and this is how you would normally fly. You would land very long so that you can get off the runway quickly, depending on where the exits are. Absolutely stunning. All right, a little bit of power in now. On the glide slope nicely. Lined up, very light winds. Trimming out a little bit, that's better. Speed is bang on, we're about 70 knots, that's looking good. Making tiny adjustments. little bit off the centre line at the last minute. It's a bit annoying. Anyway. Righty. And power off. And we're down. Cool. That was fun. Cool. Yeah, you've flown out of... Okay, cool, yeah. I used to live in Brighton. Such a small world. I lived in Brighton for many years. And so Shoreham was my local airfield as well. And Goodwood as well. Love flying in and out of Goodwood. A lot of fun. Okay, alright, let's go over to Shoreham then. Let's do that. Okay. Oh, Stormy. Okay, that's kind of what we wanted. Right, what are we going to fly? Let's have a look. Maybe the Marchetti. Up for a challenge. This thing is a beast. Let's go with a G1000. Yeah, why not? Okay, we'll go early-ish morning. Don't know how stormy it is there. Let's give it a go. Ah, cheers. Delicious water. So welcome to the stream, guys. If you are new here, welcome. Say hello in the chat. Let me know where in the world you are. And yeah, come and join us. Hope you have a good time hanging out here in Luna's Lounge. It's a bit rainy here right now. Wouldn't say stormy. Okay, we'll check the. Oh yeah, okay, it's not support, it doesn't matter. Right, what I'll do is I will start Active Sky next and see if that improves the weather accuracy. Let's see what happens. I'm just going to increase the RPM a little bit. All right. Is that loaded? Is that done? Yeah. Connected. Map. Ew. Yeah, a lot of cloud. Okay. Ice. Yeah. Hang on. I can't do two things at once. Okay. Yeah, a little bit blowy, but no precipitation. Okay, anyway, all good. Let's get on out. I love this aircraft. It's absolutely crazy. Total beast. Ah, the clouds look great, I have to say. This is all default clouds, by the way. waxing a little bit fast. Let me just whack on the brakes a bit. Alright. Yeah, actually, this Shoreham scenery hasn't loaded properly. I seem to have this problem. It doesn't... This is not properly Shoreham. Like, you see those textures there, that shouldn't be like that. So I need to reinstall it. I don't know why I have this issue. It's really odd. You can see the school over there. What is it called? Oh, blimey, I've forgotten the name of it. I don't know if you can hear that sound. That's the sound of a giant lizard lives in our roof. Alright. Flaps even going out? Can't hear them. Yeah, they are. Alrighty. Okay, landing lights are on. Everything looking good. Right, full rich. And up, up and away. Love the sound of this thing. It is a lively little aircraft. I love this. Absolutely stonking in VR as well. There we go. She wants to fly. Up we go. Gear up. Woo! Loving it. Should we fly to Goodwood? Yeah, let's fly to Goodwood. Why not? Lancing. Yeah, that's the one. Thanks, Master Joe. So this is Shoreham. Yeah, I'm not sure about the scenery. It doesn't look quite right. I don't know. Is this how it looks for you? Oops, I did the flaps the wrong way. I did. My bad. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, let's get a bit of altitude here. Let me just work on my posture a bit. Yeah, pretty murky old day. That's for sure. Oh, we're in cloud. I thought it said 3,000, so let's climb up. IMC conditions. Whee. Sorry about that, just spilled my coffee. Alright, where's the carb? Is it this one? Is it? I bet it's the other side, isn't it? I think it's this one. Okay. Alright. Let's try and track up towards Chichester. Oh, I don't want to be up here in the soup. I kind of want to see the scenery, the view. This is my neighborhood. Okay. Oh, engine sounds rough. Oh dear. What have we done? Not sure. To make the scenery, make it look right, the objects have to be a maximum. Ah, okay. Should we try that now? Let's give that a go. It might, it's going to take a while to load though. And that is going to have an effect on our frames, I think. And being overpowered by true. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So what do I just have to keep reinstalling it? It's weird. I don't quite get why they don't seem to gel together particularly well. Anyway, I'll do that for next time. Yeah, okay, we'll see if this brings my computer to a screaming halt. Hopefully not. Yeah, didn't take too long. Okay, and pause. If it gets too stuttery, I'll reduce it. Oh, this looks better though. Okay, I don't like the sound of the engine. Anyway, nothing we can do about it. Let me reduce the mixture a little bit. Seems to have helped. All right, so is this this is Littlehampton, and that is, I have a house, not for much longer, right on the seafront here. I thought I pulled the carb ice out, and I miss it like crazy. Really do, but it's currently being sold because we just before moving to Thailand, about 6 months before, we got flooded in a big storm. Not fun, but yeah, I miss the place, really do. We were so lucky to live right on the seafront. Absolutely beautiful. Because I used to work in Chichester, worked at the university there, and I also worked in Brighton. So Littlehampton is kind of the perfect distance between the two. But the A23, no, A22 was, oh man, I hate that road so much. With a passion. Alright, so let's just check on the map. This is Bognor, isn't it? This one? Yeah. Cool. So that's Bognor over there. And the lights of Chichester just ahead, even though no lights. Hope you guys don't mind me talking absolute rubbish. Feel free to ignore me and have your own more intelligent conversations. Right, we're still a way off actually. We're tanking along here. Okay, don't want it too dark. Right. Goodwood then should be just over the nose to the right. I think I see it. Let's get down through this cloud. What's the gear speed? 2, 3, 6. Oh, we're fine. Gear down. Oh, hang on. No, we're not fine. Blimey. That's max speed. Oh, crap. Just ripped off the gear. Never mind. Oh, no. How low is this cloud now? Oh, this is scary. Don't like this. Come on, break out. Oh, ooh. Not nice. Right, we'll do a little Reiki around Chichester because we're not really set up for a landing just yet. Oof, that was a bit stressful. Yeah, so Goodwood down there. I've got the Goodwood scenery again. I don't think it's, or maybe it is. No, it's not. That hasn't loaded in properly, so I probably need to reinstall that as well. Oh, come on, carb ice. Oops. Just get rid of this. Alright, let's put some flap out. Chichester is looking good. The houses do actually look like that as well. Is that the university or is that Tesco's? I think that's the university there. And the hospital. Yeah. I like Chichester. I miss it. I miss England actually. A bit homesick right now, especially in, you know, during this time where you want to be with your loved ones. But that is the way it is. I'm just telling my parents to stay in and keep safe, distance themselves. They are doing it, so I'm hoping all will be fine. My mum was just here actually. She was lucky to be able to fly out just before all this kicked off. Alright, so Goodwood should be within our spitting distance now. What a beautiful view that is. Epic. That's so realistic. Alright. Yeah, this aircraft to fly in VR is absolutely brilliant. Love it. Can't get enough of it. No, we don't want to go into the cloud, thank you. Alright, let's get our full flap out then. Reduce throttle. Oops. Nosedive to get out of this cloud. Come on. That's better. Alright. Start our turn. Will slow us down a bit. Where are we? Okay. A little bit of a sharper turn here without spinning, without stalling the wing, hopefully. Alright, that's all looking good. Yeah, the Goodwood scenery hasn't loaded in yet. Hasn't loaded in, I should say, not yet. It doesn't look as high fidelity as it should. There goes the lizard again. I don't know if you can hear that. Alright. Keeping on our airspeed. good. Okay. Just adjusting the power really to bring the nose up and down. Yeah, the scenery is not loaded in at all. It looks terrible. What a shame. Anyway, I'll have all this sorted for the next one, guys. Come on. There we go. Not too bad. We're down in one piece. Anyway. So guys, I think I'm probably going to end this stream here. I hope you've enjoyed it. My back is hurting a little bit, so I'm going to have to get up and stretch around. I'll work up to doing longer streams, but I've really enjoyed it. I hope you have. Really appreciate you guys being here and being a part of it. Thank you for the chat, and yeah, it's really taken my mind off things. I hope it has for you as well. That's the whole idea. So let me know if you want me to do this again. I've started a new series playing a game called 7 Days to Die, which has nothing to do with aviation at all, and I realise it's not everyone's cup of tea. It's one of those games that I've played for years, and it gets updated every so often, and I haven't played it for so long, so I thought I would do a series on it. Some people didn't like it, other people did, so I'm going to keep going with that, but that does not mean you'll see less flight sim content on the channel. It really doesn't. It's very easy for me to do 7 days 7 Days to Die videos, because it's kind of sequential, so it it needs very little editing, whereas flight sim videos, they need quite a bit more planning. So yeah, so you're not going to see any less flying on this channel. Certainly not going to turn into a 7 Days to Die dedicated channel. I'm fouling the plugs here. It was just literally an idea. Thought I'd give it a go. Anyway, thank you. Thanks, Mr. Joe, Master Joe. Look forward to the next one as well. Maybe in the week, midweek or something like that, I'll do another one. We'll have a go maybe at a different time. Maybe I'll do one in the morning, which would be sort of later on in the evening, UK time. But anyway, thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys very soon. Take care. Stay safe. Stay inside. Wash your hands. All that stuff. And yeah, see you guys soon. Take care.